I am Carolina, and today we will talk about posture and injuries. So, why does everyone go so much about posture? Why is it so important, and how that may that be contributing to us being in pain or experiencing an injury? We have previously seen the main two ways injury presents itself, and today to talk about posture, we will bear in mind two facts. So, the first one is that we are unique. So, our anatomy still varies. Bones have different lengths, muscles may have different lengths, and spines have different shapes. That, for instance, may vary the way we perform movement, the way we move. The second fact is that your body will cope. So although we have different anatomies, the body will find ways to perform movement and perform the exercise or movement that you are asking, that you want to perform. Okay, so bearing these things in mind, we can see how we will develop a chain of events by having a poor posture. Okay, on a very, very simple example, I may be someone who experiences neck and shoulder tightness, so I may hold lots of tightness on that area. I have a poor posture, and I may be on a desk job when I am having to write and read a lot, being in that position a lot of the time. Okay. I may be in pain on and off temporarily. That may resolve itself. And then I start to experience pains and needles down my arm and hand. When I see my physio, then I'm being told I'm diagnosed with shoulder impingement. And then I begin to think, where does this come from? I haven't really done anything to trigger this. And I don't really understand why I am in pain or how am I injured. Okay, we always know that posture is important, that it may be contributing, but maybe we are not aware enough of what of the implications of this. Okay, I am not saying this happens to everyone. I am not saying this is the way injury presents on everyone. But we need to understand the implications of having poor posture. So in this case scenario, we may be having just the perfect recipe for injury. Okay, so what we're doing through having a poor posture is triggering those things that we are already prone to, and then we are presenting an injury. Okay, what we can do is to just first of all be wary of the importance of having a good posture and working on that. Okay, if we're wary of that, if we know how important that is, then there we are halfway there. Okay, that will make it easy for us as well to perform our rehab programs and our exercises, to see the value and the importance on warming up and cooling down after the exercise, and just to be wary of our posture in our everyday life. Okay, unless we have a postural assessment, then we don't know those things that we may be prone to. But if we know this may work in that way, or this may happen through by having a poor posture, then we can start taking action on preventing these things, and we will just be able to listen to our body a lot more. Okay, so do pay attention if you're performing an exercise and you're experiencing pain. If a particular movement becomes challenging, don't stop doing it. By all means, moving is the best thing you can do, But be wary of that. Take that home, take it back a step, and practice it during the week. Get better at it. We won't go into why this may happen, but we don't have to be at the same level that everyone else when exercising. Everybody is different, and there's nothing wrong with modifying the way we exercise in order to be at the level of fitness that we need to be. For instance, if you're performing a plank for 10 seconds and your lower back feels a bit achy afterwards, okay, be wary of that. Go home, go on your knees, and try to do a half plank for 5 seconds, and try to do that for a week. Okay, do a full plank for the same 5 seconds for another week. And so you will train your body to perform that movement in a lot safer way. Okay, hope that makes sense to you. And this may be why we think, okay, but all this injury and because of posture, really? Is this really true? But the truth of the fact is this is what may be happening, okay? In most cases, there is a factor, there is a degree of posture into it, okay? Then again, we won't go into that. But I just wanted you to understand how this happens and why it is important, and maybe make it clear for you that your exercise program and your rehab and your posture and your exercises are just as everything else, is just another way to keep healthy, and it's just something else that your body needs. That now we are wary of it, and we should be thankful for that and make use of that, and see all these as another tool that we have rather than a burden. Watching your posture all the time and is just another thing to be wary of. By all means, it's just important to understand it, and I am a great believer that if we understand why things are happening and why we are asked to do something, then it's just so much easier to do it, because we can just adapt it to our needs, and we will just learn to listen to our body and to trust our own judgment in our body. And then by all means, you have all the professionals to help you with anything you may need. Okay, so I hope you found this useful. I hope you put it in practice, and I hope you do let me know if you have any questions about it. Thank you, and see you next time.